Did the US also support nationalist movements? Have you ever wondered how the United States interacted with nationalist movements during the Cold War? The answer is quite fascinating and complex. During this period, the United States did engage with various nationalist movements, but it was not always straightforward. The primary motivation behind this support was to contain the spread of communism rather than a genuine desire to support nationalist aspirations. The policy of containment, which was formalized by the Truman Doctrine, aimed to stop the spread of Soviet communism around the world. This meant that the United States was selective in its support for nationalist movements. It often backed those that aligned with anti-communist goals or could be influenced away from communist ties. In many regions, especially in the Third World, nationalist movements were often linked to or sympathetic towards communist groups. The United States viewed these connections as threats to its interests. Take Guatemala, for example. The nationalist movement there had ties to communist sympathies, prompting the United States to support rival factions. This support often came in the form of covert operations led by the Central Intelligence Agency. Another notable case is the 1953 coup in Iran, where the United States helped overthrow the democratically elected Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh. He had nationalized British oil interests and was seen as leaning towards communism. The United States replaced him with the pro-Western Shah, who suppressed communist parties and dissent. The United States also formed alliances and defense pacts, such as the North Atlantic Treaty Organization and the Southeast Asia Treaty Organization, to counter communist expansion. This meant supporting governments and movements that opposed communism, regardless of their nationalist credentials. The United States combined diplomatic efforts with covert operations to maintain influence and prevent nationalist movements from aligning with the Soviet Union. From a communist perspective, the support from the United States was often viewed as a strategic move to undermine genuine anti-colonial and anti-imperialist struggles. The United States frequently backed authoritarian regimes or intervened to suppress popular nationalist leaders if they were seen as threats to capitalist interests. In summary, while the United States did support some nationalist movements during the Cold War, this support was mainly driven by the need to contain communism. The actions taken often prioritized anti-communist goals over authentic national liberation efforts.